Are they truly happy for you? Are they truly rooting for you? Are they secretly angry or jealous? Here are the questions that I think are the shortcut to connection.
Okay.
That if you ask these questions, your partner, your friend, your colleagues, you're gonna level up with them. That we can't consciously know. We can't consciously know that we're smelling adrenaline, but we are smelling it. So I think that's a very important thing to pay attention to. It doesn't mean you should cut them out, but I think it's time to do more research. Are they truly happy for you? Are they truly rooting for you? Are they secretly angry or jealous?
Maybe I'm doing it to them.
It's possible that you're in a loop with them, right?
Yeah.
Like you're expecting that bad thing and that expectation becomes reality. Like they've studied this, that the Pygmalion effect is real. If you expect not to like someone, you send off more unlikable cues. They feel unliked, and so they don't like you either. And so it could be that you're in a loop with this person that maybe you make them feel the same way.
What do I have to do then next time I see them? Because I want to dial up, I don't know, some warmth with this person or something, or break that cycle.
Okay, if I were you, they're important to you?
Yeah, they're important to me.
Okay, so I would recommend asking questions that will level you up with them to level 2. So my guess is you might be stuck in level 1 with them because you're obviously uncomfortable with them. Research shows that the more commonalities we have someone, the more that we understand them, the more compassion we have with them, the more that we like someone. So I wonder if we could level up your relationship with them so that you get to know them better, which means you'll like them more. And if you make it through these 6 or 7 questions and you still don't like them, then maybe they're not your person.
Okay,
can I give you some questions for them?
Please.
Okay.
Please.
So here are my favorite, I call these level 1, level 2, level 3 questions. In the framework that I'm researching right now, it's not done yet, I have 4 questions for each level and I'm working through these questions. But here are the questions that I think are the shortcut to connection.
Okay.
That if you ask these questions, your partner, your friend, your colleagues, you're gonna level up with them. Okay, first, are you working on anything exciting recently? So stop asking, what do you do? Stop asking, how are you? Stop asking, how's it going? That's why you hate people. If you're asking those questions, of course you're gonna hate people. Those are the most boring questions anyone's ever asked. Can I give you a challenge?
Yeah.
A challenge. Here's one challenge from this podcast. Stop asking, what do you do? For 30 days, I want you to go on a what do you do diet. Asking what do you do is telling the other person's brain, stay on autopilot.
Damn, I asked that last night.
No more. We're on a diet.
Okay.
Also asking someone, what do you do, is asking, what are you worth? And if someone's not defined by what they do, it's actually a rude question.
Do you know what? You're so right. It's so funny you say this because yesterday I went to this thing in New York, right? And I was introducing myself to some people and there was one particular person who I went over to and we were having a conversation. And halfway through the conversation, I went, so what do you do? And do you know what they replied? They went, this. And I went home thinking about it. Like I was like, of course, we're fucking at work. Like, what I've done there is I've just belittled what we're doing right now, as if it couldn't possibly have been what they do.
Right.
And I honestly, I got in bed last night thinking about it. I thought, oh God, do you know what it was? I think I was so impressed by them that I was a bit awkward.
Yeah.
And then that just came out mid-sentence. What do you do?
Yeah.
Oh, God.
Okay, so we're going on a diet. Everyone for the next 30 days, we're going on a diet. No more what do you do. You're going to replace it with working on anything exciting these days or working on anything exciting recently. This is permission connection. You ask someone that question, you are giving them permission. If they want to tell you about what they do, they will. Mm-hmm. If they are not defined by what they do, they'll tell you something better. And that also gives you really good nuggets for the next time you see them when you can say, hey, how was that thing you were working on that was really exciting going? So start with working on anything exciting these days, working on anything exciting right now. Second, what's your biggest goal right now? So if you can, especially as we go into the new year, or in the new year, right? Being part of the year, I ask this question in December, January, and February. I ask everyone, what's your biggest goal right now? What's your big goal for 2025? When you ask this question, you're gonna get one of 2 responses. One, someone shuts you down. Yeah. I don't believe in goals. Not my person. Not my person. I'm a growth-minded person. If someone says that, I'm like, cool, peace. We're not gonna get along very well because I have a lot of goals. Or they're gonna be like, oh, let me tell you. And they're gonna tell you all about goals. That's also a great thing you can follow up on because then when you see them a month later or a week later or a year later, you can be like, hey, how did that go?
It's a great interview question.
It's a great.
I was just thinking that I should ask people that in the interview because
trademark.
Yeah, because you're right. Someone that can't articulate some kind of goal is probably not my kind of person. Those kind of people that go, actually, those kind of people don't listen to this podcast anyway.
Right.
They just leave hate comments and fuck up.
Yeah, exactly. So it's a very, I call those allergy questions.
Interesting.
It's a way to see, are we going to have allergic reaction to each other. It creates an allergy. Like I know there's a type of person, it susses them out really quickly, and that's not my kind of person. Okay, so working on anything exciting, what's your goal right now? And then this is harder. This is a self-narrative question. Do we want to go deeper for a self-narrative question?
Of course we want to go deeper. I'm joking.
So if we're getting into self-narrative and you're trying to figure out yourself or someone else's narrative, you want to ask the question. It sounds innocuous, but it's not. What book, movie, or TV character is most like you, and why? It's kind of a silly like dinner party question. It's like sort of sounds casual, but the answer to this question is so incredibly important. And here's an example. How someone relates to characters, their values or personality, is how they see themselves. And people's answers will shock you. I'll give you one example. I was friends with someone for 6 years. One of my closest friends, saw them all the time, weekends. We went out together. We went on weekend trips together. I thought I knew her so well. I was like, I know her. I asked her this question and I hypothesized, this is all my research for my next book. I was like, I hypothesized she's a mom of 3, super funny, super savvy. I was like, she's gonna pick a great like TV mom character, you know, that's super savvy and funny. Asked her. She thinks about it for maybe 1 second and goes, Katniss Everdeen's from the Hunger Games. I was like, the one who's like fighting for her life? She's like, yeah, that's how I feel every day. And we, for the first time in 6 years, had a conversation about how she feels about her day that was totally different than anything I had ever known, that she feels scared and lonely and that she is fighting for survival. And it was the first time that I truly connected with her. I cannot tell you how many times the answer to this question has changed for people in my life. And I'm like, careful which examples to use because I'm worried that they're going to be watching, but has changed my relationship with people in my life based on how they see themselves. Not how I see them, but how they see themselves.
It's really interesting because